Lion Narsimha Raju, who is a past cabinet secretary from District 320D, an FDI graduate, and a very sought after trainer in our district. A very humble, very capable, very highly talented, and perhaps someone who is there in everything. Nothing in our district is possible without his involvement and without his contribution. So he's a great committed lion and trainer. I have great pleasure in inviting Lion Narsimha Raju to talk to us about the role of the district cabinet treasurer.
First of all, I'm very much thankful to our MD Council Chair and leadership team for giving me this opportunity to take this session today. Hearty congratulations to all the district cabinet secretary and treasurers for taking coveted position in the district. You are designated as district cabinet treasurer. Nothing but you have taken a challenging post. This year, you need to take as a challenge and you need to prove yourself. The objectives of our workshop: first, we are going to discuss, review about your responsibilities as district cabinet treasurer, and we'll be discussing features of MyLCA and challenges. You'll be working with district governor. Soon after receiving appointment letter as district cabinet treasurer, you need to send thanks letter to district governor, thanking him and assuring him that you are going to give your time, talent, and also you'll be promising him sincere service the whole linistic year, and you'll be supporting him throughout the linistic year. Of course, you are a part of leadership team. In district, not only district governor and vice governors, as a cabinet secretary and a cabinet treasurer, both you are also a part of core district leadership team. And you are also part of representative of the district governor in a district. Whenever you go to any clubs for various meetings or any events, you'll be representative of the district governor and you'll be talking to the clubs. And when it comes to corresponding to the club officers, it plays a vital role as a district cabinet treasurer. You'll be corresponding to the club officers different areas, like it can be district events, it can be collecting dues in various areas. You'll be constant communication with DG, district governor. It is nothing but it's an important one, because there should not be any communication gap between district governor and you. You need to update yourself daily. Whatever you get updates from the clubs, you need to update to the district governor. And also you need to take updates from the governor daily. You both simultaneous, you need to take the updates and you need to give the updates. So that is a must. There should not be any communication gap. When it comes to district cabinet treasurer to be, you are the chief financial officer of the district. You are going to receive monies like dues, and you are going to receive some donations from members, from outsiders. You are accountable. You are going to maintain books of accounts. You are going to maintain books like ledgers, receipts and payments, whatever you're going to get. And of course, you need to be knowledgeable. When it comes to knowledgeable, you need to be information expert. When the club officers, they are going to ask you any related to dues, or it can be fee structure or something, you need to be knowledgeable. And as well, you need to be good communicator too. Wherever it requires, communication requires, you need to be communicating to the club officers promptly. We'll be discussing about due structure. My friends, when it comes to due structure, for per member, for international annual per capita, for regular member, they'll be charging $43. When it comes to family member, they'll be charging $21.5. Here, when it comes to family membership, one head of the household will be regular member, and you can add additionally 4 members. Apart from head of the household, you can add 4 family members. Means including head of the household, you will be having 4. Totally, it will be 5 membership for family unit. So then you need to be having an idea, because whenever the clubs, they will be having a lot of problems or a lot of issues when it comes to family membership, because sometimes they will be going for regular membership and they will be getting $43 paid, so that you need to have a knowledge how many people you need to add according to the family unit. And coming to new member admission or charter member fee, that will be only once, and here you'll be charged $35. And coming to this new member admission, it will be applicable for even family member when they are going to get into family unit. When it comes to Leo Club, the Leo Club levy fee will be paid by parent club. Example, you take one club called Lions Club of Hyderabad. Lions Club of Hyderabad had extended one Leo Club where they are going to pay $100 for that Leo Club. Earlier, there was one small change. Earlier, up to last year, they used to pay up to only, they used to accept $100 for 20 members. And other than 20 members, every 5 members, they used to charge $5. Now LCA has got, board approval that, unlimited members you can add into Leo Club, and, $100 will be paid by parent club for all the members. When it comes to student per capita member, actually the age should be in between 18 to 30 years of age, where they are going to studying, and you need to provide certain documents as eligibility. You need to show bona fide certificate, and at the same time you need to show one institution letter that either the student is studying their institution. Apart from that, you need to give proof of age. That is, example, I can say that Aadhaar card, that is our unique ID, where they can show as age proof. And coming to life membership fee, they will be charged $650. As coming to eligibility for life membership, the 20 years of liaison service, where they are going to continue from 20 years, and apart from that, they are going to be taken approval in the board of directors meeting. They should take approval in the board of directors meeting, and they need to provide that minutes, and they need to apply that application form. They need to send $650 to the LCI. Then they will be getting life membership card. Here, the advantage is for life membership card. In other life membership, they can pay district dues and club fees, but $43 to LCI is not needed. That is one advantage. And coming to transfer fee or reinstate member fee, it will be charged $20. Whenever you are going to take any transfer member, $20 will be charged. And even reinstatement, the membership has been dropped and again he has been reinstated, they'll be charged $20. When it comes to dues, depends upon the district to district, they will be charging different amounts. And coming to the club, the club levy fee for directory and club records, it also depends upon the district to district. So this is purely about due structure. When it comes to multiple due structure, most of the I can say that nobody have clear idea about what is multiple due structure. Whenever you're going to collect district dues from club members, it's nothing but in that part amount will be for multiple due structure. In that LCCI dues, that is Lions Coordination Committee of India dues, there will be levy fees 1 or 2, Lions Quest ₹40, MD Convention levy ₹50, multiple dues ₹72, and SIMCO, South India Multiple Coordination Committee ₹10, and International Convention 2022, it is going to be held in Delhi. That levy is ₹115. The whole it goes near about 389 rupees. So this is about multiple due structure. When it comes to exchange rates, every month will be fluctuating. The LCA is going to project that multiple exchange rates in the website. For that website, in that website, what is our website? That is lionsclubs.org. In that lionsclubs.org, you need to go to resource center, and you need to go on exchange rates and click on the month. When you're going to click on the May 2020, that your PDF will be generated. So here you can see that visibility. India now it's 75.451900. You can tell the clubs and you can send in WhatsApp messages also to the clubs for PSTs whenever they need to get that information. So accordingly they will be paying the fees. So instead of saying 75.451, you can say take as 75.50 or 76 rupees. What will be your primary responsibilities? As a district cabinet treasurer, you need to see that you are going to open a new bank whenever it's needed as per DG convenience. And apart from that, outgoing district cabinet treasurer will be transferring their funds. Certain times, initially whenever, the funds required to pay certain bills or something, that funds will be required. So district cabinet treasurer will be giving the transfer of funds to you. And appointment of auditor. You need to, if at all you're going to appoint an auditor, so the auditor should not be from Lionism. He should not be associated with Lions Clubs International. He should be authorized, like from Chartered Accountants of India. So you need to be auditor. Then what you are going to take approval in a board of in cabinet meeting about new bank account, as well even appointment of auditor. Then it comes to, you're going to assist with the district governor to prepare proposed budget. This plays a vital role. The proposed budget, you need to be sitting with your district governor, you are going to prepare the budget. And coming to this budget now, our Lion facilitator, Lion Ramchandra Rao Garu, will be showing you in practicum session. So other responsibilities, soon after you're taking the position, you need to send the invoices of dues to the clubs. So it can be 2 invoices, sending invoices, even district dues and even as well international dues. Generally in international dues, they'll be clubs will be getting the hard copy or even soft copy to their emails. So you need to send invoices. You'll accept only check or DDs. Never try to accept cash. Majorly you require to only accept check or demand drafts. So, and if whatever you are going to accept the checks, you need to keep safe and you need to deposit that timely. Maintain vouchers to payments. Whatever you're going to give means nothing but any petty cash or something, you need to maintain vouchers to payments and all the payments to. And coming to whenever you're going to authorize your signatures, when you're going to open a bank or you're going to take over, hand over, old bank account, you need to be, means as a district cabinet treasurer, the signatures should be compulsory for you. And coming to optional, either district governor or district cabinet secretary will be signed on checks. So any of the 2 people, you need to give the letters to bank. So for the authorized signatures. So this is the sample invoice. Just I have given a sample template. Here you can see that Lions Clubs International District, and this is the bill district dues. This is purely related to district dues levy they have mentioned. And coming to other responsibilities, you are going to collect contribution from cabinet members with the advice of district governor. Until unless without any advisor, you should not reach any cabinet member or anybody to collect any contributions. With approval and with consent of district governor only, you need to collect the contribution. And coming to advertisements also, every district nowadays they are printing district directory. If at all they are going to fundraise the program through advertisements, you need to collect the amount contribution for advertisements in district directory. And coming to this, as we have discussed about deposit checks timely in banks, sometimes you'll be taking much time. Nowadays it will not be accepted more than 3 months for checks. So unless so that you need to timely deposit the checks and send thanks letter to the contributors and advertisers for their contribution. As soon as you receive any contribution, you need to send appreciation and send thanks letter to the contributors. That is your prime responsibility. So working with club and district officers, appreciate. When it comes to appreciate, I've taken a synonym called aim big. A for appreciate. Appreciate timely. whenever you get any something like timely dues. Example, now in our district 320D, here about 4 to 5 clubs already they have paid for 2021. You need to appreciate accordingly. As soon as you receive the dues, you need to send appreciation letter. And whenever you get any contribution from the district officer, you need to appreciate. You need to send appreciation letter. And when it comes to IFA inform, whichever the areas you are going to get any something like you will be getting any area called club dues information, or you are going to get any something like dues list from international. Timely, you need to timely inform to the clubs. And coming to motivate, M for motivate, you need to recognize the club officers or district officers as nothing but it motivates them to do more. If at all, like if any district officer coming forward to donate something or giving any contribution, you need to motivate them. And coming to building rapport, you need to build rapport with club officers and as well even district officers for continuously throughout the linestic year. And involve, whenever you get coming to involvement of clubs or district officers, whenever there is any district events, you are going to sometimes you are going to take registration fees or something. It single-handedly it will be difficult for you. If at all you are going to divide into a team, that will be success. Teamwork makes dream work, so that you need to involve all the cabinet members and club officers. And of course you are going to be a guide to all the club officers whenever that time permits, like it comes to juice collection or it comes to any something like issues in the club, you'll be guide to the club officers. Communication, correspondence to the clubs regularly, as I discussed about coming to dues, or it can be related to any information. You need to correspond to clubs regularly. Use technology by go green instead of going through any something like uh, hard copies by sending post or something. You need to provide mails or WhatsApp technology, different types of digital technologies you can use. And whenever you are going to conduct, like you are going to organize RC or inner cabinet meetings or cabinet meetings, you need to give a ready reckoner of dues and status of the clubs. So RCs or inner cabinet or cabinet members, they will be able to see that in their region or any club is having any dues or something. If at all in between midterm they are going to add certain members, if they are not paid the dues, you can see that as a ready reckoner. And presentation of quarterly reports of the district in district cabinet meetings. Every quarter you need to present your reports, like specifically when it comes to uh, receipts and payments. If at all there is any amendments, like you need to something like upgrade amount or any amendments, you need to take approval in the cabinet meetings. And publish the dues list in your lines update. Many of the districts, they will publish either e-magazine or a lines update. So you need to publish the dues of clubs, so that every club can see there if there is any juice or something. So this is something like sample template of region wise ready reckoner, like these are the club names with region and coming like members as per the due date, means nothing but as per the starting of the financial year, and coming till first half year, and next starting of the dynastic year, and coming to district dues, payments received, payable. If there any club is to be yet to be payable, they will be mentioned here, and international dues. So this is just like ready reckoner to the region chairperson, zone chairperson. It will be helpful for club officers or district officers. Actually, coming to NEFT payment, many of the club officers have a lot of confusion whenever they are going to pay NEFT payment. So whenever they are going for bank, first they need to give the name of the beneficiary, that is the International Association of Lions Clubs, address of the beneficiary, that is our South Asian Secretariat address, and coming to IFSC code. Now our Islamic Secretariat, they are using SDFC Bank. So you need to give SDFC IFC code and the beneficiary account number. This plays a vital role. Beneficiary account number, when it comes, first, it will be international number. This 5 digits will be in alphanumeric, means alphabetical. It's a international number, that International Association of Lions Clubs, multiple district. And coming to 4201 is nothing but a identification number related to the district, because this you can be seen in WMMR reports, that identification number. And apart from that, club number will be 6 digits. Like here you can see the 1120181 and the district name 320D, here you can be visible. And remitter bank account number, the bank from which bank the club account number is there, that you need to mention that club account number. And apart from that, club name and email of the beneficiary, that is nothing but our South Asian Secretariat's email ID and telephone number of beneficiary, like Islamist office number and name of the beneficiary bank, HDFC Bank, and branch address. So this is nothing but a template. I am showing how NEFT payment goes, because many of the people, they will be having crucial, like how beneficiary account number they will be writing. So this is the area where you need to have idea about beneficiary account number. And major thing, it comes to suspension and cancellation of clubs. Every month, the international LCA is going to mail you recaps. So how much the clubs have paid, or yet to be paid, or 60 days old, 120 days old, and 150 days old. So you'll be knowing that recaps. Through that, you'll be able to, means nothing but coordinate with the clubs. And you need to encourage club officers to register online. So when it comes to online, club treasurers will have a lot of privileges. They can, view the club statements, and they can even pay. The only club treasurers can make only online payment. No other club officers have that privilege. So that you can, tell club officers to register online. And coming to, whenever it comes to suspension of clubs, club balances should not be paid later than 90 days after billing to avoid suspension. When it comes to billing, soon after you are going to send an invoice, the clubs need to pay before 90 days after sending billing from international or from your side. So you need to encourage the clubs to pay whole year dues instead of semi-annual. And if at all they are going to outstanding dues are there for 120 days, it will be going for suspension. It should not be exceeded more than $20 or less than $1,000, whichever is less. So to avoid suspension, they need to pay timely dues. You need to encourage the clubs to pay timely dues. Most of the times, high cancellation rates can be avoided. Especially it comes to suspension and cancellation. Most often it will be done in December or June payments. So you need to check, and you need to inform the clubs priorly. Clubs can be also be reactivated. If the club has been cancelled, the clubs can be reactivated within the 12 months following a cancellation, and you'll be signing for reactivation report. So this report you'll be sending to the international by paying whole dues, so that the clubs can be reactivated. So you should, as a district cabinet treasurer, you should encourage the clubs. They need to pay whole year dues on time before 90 days. So this is something.
Raju, sorry for interrupting you. Your time is almost over.
Yes, sir.
Please hurry up.
It's going to get finished. Yeah, sure, sir. So this is sample recap. As I discussed about you, this is the ID 4201, and the number of members, and last MMR report, the total balance, and you can see that 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, 150 days old. You'll be able to see this. So whichever the clubs have dues, you can inform the clubs promptly. And you have a LCA cabinet treasurer privileges. You can view data of all the clubs in our district, view and print various reports. And when it comes to return to means nothing but my LCA, you can see in the my district, you can see statement and dues, and coming to, whichever the clubs have been chartered or cancelled or status quo or something, you can see here. And coming to membership records, you can see here. And when it comes to club dues, like in my district clubs, and you go for, a particular club, you can see view statement. You can, as a treasurer, district cabinet treasurer, you have a privilege to view the statements also. You can even print that statement too. And when it goes to, if you want to go for changing any other club also, you can change the club and you can see that. And also you can see in the reports about, newly chartered clubs, status quo, cancelled, pending clubs. So more, I can say that, there is one more main thing when it comes to district convention. When district is going to conduct March and April, most of the clubs, they have, like, sometimes if at all they are not going to check about, district international dues by seeing exchange rate. Sometimes it will be exceeded more than $10. They're not able to get voting rights. So either, above $10 or below $50, that should not be exceed balances, so that, prior to 15 days of local convention, they need to pay to get voting eligibility. So in March and April, you'll be giving latest recap of dues prior to the convention as a district cabinet treasurer. So this is about, like, you'll be getting recap of how much means voting status, and number of delegates who are means eligible delegates. If anything, like, they are yet to pay, you'll be able to know about, how much, they need to pay to get attain, voting status. And last and final, you need to present audited reports at the end of, linistic year in cabinet meeting and take approval. And at the same time, you need to send audited reports and you need to present in general body meeting of the convention. So this is about, district cabinet treasurer role and responsibilities. Most often you'll be having challenges when it comes to LCI records, like, as per membership, as per LCI records, and coming to as per directory. So that will be difference. So you'll be having challenges. You need to see that, the clubs who are being published in district directory or some, they are going to add a new member, that should be reflected in LCI, and they need to pay the dues promptly. So this is about my session. You have any queries, you can ask me.
Thank you, Raju. That was an exhaustive and quite comprehensive presentation on the role of the district cabinet treasurers. I think Raju has done a great job.